Something really interesting is happening right now, at least on JP, where a lot of players have flocked to the new unknown team. There are like no Mael players right now. Like, it's very, very impossible to find one. Really, really weird considering it was impossible to run the attack seal team anymore because there would be so many Mael teams with, you know, clans. But right now, there's like none. I barely see Maels at all. So this team, which was completely thrown off the meta because, hey, with so much clans going on, there was no reason why you would use this team. You would end up just cleansing the attack seal, or even if you don't have the cleanse card, Mael's AoE hits so hard anyways, but you would, you know, make sure to always have a cleanse in hand, right? But regardless, it was just not being effective whatsoever. Right now though, no Mael's in sight. I don't know why. Again, that unknown team is good against other unknown teams. It's not really the best against, let's say, you know, demon teams because you lose buffs. Maybe against AI demon teams. Against Mael teams, maybe, but Mael can't be lowered, so he ends up like destroying. It's a really weird time right now because I don't know why people have stopped using Mael, but they have. So you have free reign, man. Use toxic attack seal as much as you want. Again, I don't know how it is right now on global, but on JP, very strange. I was kind of scared that was gonna kill me. Very strange time, and I hope that this will not last very long. It will be gone by the time the anniversary is here, with like a team that's gonna be cucking this, because if the anniversary character is cucked by attack seal, rip, man. That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah, and I've been facing quite a bit of these, I'll tell you. Quite a bit. Again, I'll do the same thing. Do you have Tarmin like a melee? Are you a freak? No, actually I'm just gonna go for Gaffer. Quite a bit of these. Very annoying, obviously, to face. And when I'm trying to use, because, you know, I use the content I have, right? And the most recent characters are the collab characters. Technically, we also had the new Camilla, but she's not a PvP character. She's not like a unit you can actually use. And using the unknown team facing attack seals has been very frustrating because you have no way of dealing with it. You have no cleanse. It bypasses shield, even if they can't crack it, but mostly they crack it. Merlin's level 1 card breaks the shield most of the time. So you're screwed majority of the time. I mean, I'm just gonna... Nah. Nah, you know, I could, but I don't know if I will kill Marilyn, so... Yeah. It's like, why would you even, like, bother taking a risk when you can just do this, you know? Let's do this right here. No, I need the attack buff, actually. So, yep, just full wipe. The fact that you can even use Nanashi to enhance the basic stats of Merlin and Gaffer, and then on top of that have Nanashi passive is just so AIDS as well. Such a AIDS. I was so glad this team was gone. No one was using it anymore because you couldn't run it. Okay, people go back to using Mael. It was a great period of time without this garbage. Yeah, it's literally just demons. Other people running attack seal, right? And unknown. It's really weird. Really, really strange. Why everyone has kind of stopped running. Mael team. Again, the Mael team is worse than demons. but not by that much. Like if you're a whale, which in Champ 1, a lot of times you face, you know, just majorly whales. It doesn't matter, honestly. It doesn't really matter. So to see all the top players just flock to this as well, instead of demons too. I mean, mostly they have flocked to demons back to demons, because demons is the easy thing to use. There's no thought process, you know, just throw in Zeldris' Relic, which also contributes to, you know, a lot of people switching back to demons. Throw in Zeldris' Relic, which is stupid good, and then you have to not think about it. You know, you don't need to think about playing the game, really. The game plays itself. I think the huge problem with Mael right now in the meta is you're using a extremely outdated character on his team, which is Liz, and then you think, oh yeah, but you know, she's still very good, sure. But then you're using another extremely old character, which is Margaret, you know? Like, Margaret's also very old. She's really not the best, but she's the only option. Like, Goddesses came out as a team with Mael because Mael is so good, but all of the options are extremely old. And then Ludociel, the green Ludociel, came out, and he's mid. Not big help, I'll tell you, to the team. So I wonder if that's it for Goddesses already, right? If that's essentially it, because in a way, can you really expect them to drop more Goddesses now? I don't know. I don't know if I can. They dropped in Ludociel, and then they went back to dropping freaking Catastrophes. Then the verse is going to drop, and I don't think it's going to be a Goddess. Hunch. It could be. I mean, Liz is going to get a Relic, so that's good. That could be big improvement for the team. That could be huge. If Liz gets a really good Relic, a light Liz, right? Then, great. I don't think they're going to drop an anniversary character for it, so is the Relic going to outweigh the new festival character, which is definitely going to be meta breaking? I don't think so. So that's a problem. Either way, hopefully Goddesses get another festival soon. Maybe not soon, but any moment that Goddesses get a new festival, like a new meta-defining festival, will be huge. Just like, you know, when Purgatory Melee came out, the reason why he was so immensely huge, or is because of Estarossa, right? Like, sure, I'm using him right now in a different team that doesn't have Estarossa, but, you know, demons would not be demons without Estarossa, and Goddesses will never be Goddesses without Mael. So, you know, next really, really strong Goddess Festival will be heavily improved by the existence, like the current already existence of Mael, right? Which is good for the future, but for now, kind of rough. Don't think that we're gonna be getting much of it for a while, especially with Anniversary coming out. Gods are probably gonna be laying dormant for quite some time. Yeah, look at this. It's so AIDS. So dumb. I just lock him for 2 turns, get all my shit ready. That was without the attack buff, so now I got the attack buff. So yeah, have fun with Ataxio teams, because Goddesses were the balance that brought this garbage out of the meta, with no one running cleanse. Yeah, and it's funny how a lot, like, this was picked up real quick. I started facing Ataxio teams not so long ago, and you know, it wasn't even that long since people stopped using it. Like, people kind of stopped using it. I think gradually less and less people started using Mael since the Zeldris Relic. And again, I feel like a lot of these Mael players flocked to the new Unknown team. which is again, it's not amazing, but it's good. And if you're a whale, you're gonna win anyways. You know, if you're a whale and you have full cosmetics for the character 6/6, you're probably gonna win against someone that isn't all that upgraded, right? It doesn't have the GP that you have. That's how I feel as well when I'm playing the game right now. Unfortunate but true. Good luck.